Welcome to Frenni Transport Training on how to couple and uncouple a trailer. Here we'll cover the essential steps and safety considerations when handling trailers. Whether you're new to trucking or need a refresher, it's important to follow these procedures to ensure both safety and efficiency. Make sure you have high-visibility clothing, protective gloves, and your safety boots. To couple a fifth wheel, the tractor pushes the kingpin into the jaw, which grips it and releases the handle. The lock slides across the jaw to secure it. The final safety is the pin or spring-loaded bar, which locks everything in place. Never move a trailer without this safety pin. For trailer brakes, systems like Haldex or Norbrem may use ParkSafe, automatically engaging brakes when airlines disconnect. Without ParkSafe, brakes can release when airlines reconnect. Never rely on automatic systems, always check manually to ensure brakes are engaged properly. Understanding your Wonder lead controls is crucial. Valve adjustments take time. Pressing extra buttons out of impatience causes issues. From the cab, the trailer may seem still, but it could be adjusting slowly. Always step out to visually inspect the suspension for the correct height. Also, with the lift axle raised, you may not reach the proper height. Guessing from the cab leads to mistakes. The legs are used to support the trailer when it's not coupled to a truck. The crank handle is usually set in high gear. When the legs are off the ground, high gear allows you to raise or lower the legs quickly since they aren't supporting the trailer's weight. However, if you need to raise or lower the trailer while the legs are on the ground and supporting the trailer, pull the handle out to switch to low gear. Remember, never use high gear to raise or lower the legs when they are supporting the trailer, as it could cause damage. Coupling up to a trailer. First job. Trailer handbrake on. Which way is which? Here is a fun way to remember. Push in for a fun ride, pull out to stop. Start daily defects. Check the height of the trailer. Set the height indicator in the cab. Ensure the handle is pulled out into the stay point and the jaw is open and there is sufficient grease. Check the fifth wheel height against trailer before connecting. Not too high. Go in low. When the fifth plate is just under the trailer plate, lift up so both plates are pressed together. Reverse slowly and engage the lock. Perform a tug test. Select forward gear and avoid snatching. Gradually apply power, ensuring you don't spin out or drag the trailer legs. Keep in mind that a loaded trailer can mimic a locked fifth wheel, so apply sufficient force when testing loaded trailers. Repeat the process. Select neutral to release the tension between the unit and the trailer. Apply the unit's park brake. Use the suspension system to raise the trailer legs off the ground for easier lifting later. Switch engine off and secure keys. Ensure the handle is fully retracted inward, then insert the safety clip. Now check the jaw is closed. Are all brakes engaged? Remember, you're about to work between heavy equipment. Safety first, double check if in doubt. Maintain 3 points of contact and be mindful of where you place your feet. Engage air and electrical supplies. Lift the trailer legs. Face forward the way you will be traveling, so the rotation is anti-clockwise. Stow the handle. Park brake off. Stay alert in case of sudden trailer movements. Number plate on. Finish walk-around checks. Set to drive height. Key points. Start with the handbrake, finish with the handbrake, and keep the legs down before stepping onto the catwalk. To uncouple a fifth-wheel trailer, remove the safety pin or spring-loaded bar and pull the handle outward to disengage the lock. This allows the jaw to pivot, releasing the kingpin as the tractor pulls forward. Uncoupling a trailer. Ensure the ground is flat and solid. To begin uncoupling, first apply the unit brake. Raise the air suspension, not to the maximum height. Lift slightly for empty trailers, and more significantly for loaded trailers. Key off and secure keys. Trailer handbrake on. Drop the trailer legs. Face the rear where you are dropping so the rotation is clockwise. Stow the handle. Are all brakes engaged? Remember, you're about to work between heavy equipment. Safety first, double check if in doubt. Maintain 3 points of contact and be mindful of where you place your feet. Disengage air and electrical supplies. Unclip the safety clip. Pull the handle out and engage it to the stay point. Pull lorry forward 3 feet while staying under the trailer plate. This is the correct position. Ready to lower. Using the wander lead, lower the suspension until there is a gap between the fifth wheel and the trailer plate. That's the gap you need. If you can't get it, relift, lower the legs and try again. Pull out slowly. Return number plate to cab. Once clear, reset to ride height. Key points. Start with the handbrakes and lower the legs before stepping onto the catwalk. Okay, now we know how to do it properly. Let's see what can go wrong when we don't follow proper procedure. Creating a gap when dropping a trailer is essential because sudden weight transfers to the legs can shock the neck of the trailer, potentially leading to cracks. Dropping a trailer on solid ground is crucial because a fully loaded trailer weighs 36 tons, with half of that weight, 18 tons, resting on the landing legs. Each leg holds 9 tons, and the small footprint of each leg is like a nail pressing into the ground. If the ground is soft, the legs can sink, causing serious damage and creating a dangerous situation. Using the gap process, which means leaving a gap between the trailer plate and fifth wheel, is also essential. It prevents the trailer from slamming down with 18 tons of force, which could shock the trailer, and allows you to check that the ground can handle the weight. Imagine 18 cars resting on those small legs. That's the kind of weight we're talking about. Solid ground and proper technique are vital for safety. Grease in this area is unnecessary and creates a mess. It can contaminate the SUSI connections, transfer to clothes and shoes, and eventually get into the cab. Grease accumulates here from scraping against the fifth wheel. Using the gap method keeps grease contained, preventing it from entering the cab and reducing the need for replacements. Without grease, metal-on-metal contact can damage the fifth wheel and trailer plate, leading to costly repairs. Additionally, friction can cause the unit and trailer to lock up, making turns difficult. And that's dangerous. If you don't drop the trailer often, make sure to do it at least once a week to check it's well lubricated. Look at the kingpin. The driver went in too low, causing the pin to drag over the top of the fifth wheel, creating the sound and feel of a lock. During the tug test, it may seem secure, but it's actually not connected. Trailer detachment caused damage to both tractor units and the trailer. Fortunately, no injuries occurred. We must prevent future detachments. It's surprising how long a driver can continue before realizing a trailer is poorly connected. This driver doesn't fully lock into the fifth wheel, leaving extra space for the supply lines. When connecting the lines, the brakes released, causing the trailer to slide off. More dangerously, overshooting the pin can cause the trailer to slip forward, potentially crushing the driver. Trailer detachments occur frequently across the UK due to pin riding over the fifth wheel, failure to use the safety pin, trailer brake failure on connecting, hitching to a closed jaw, trailer weight simulating a successful tug test. Half-loaded trailers can tip forward and cause damage. Leaving a gap helps prevent this, but if it's too heavy, you may not achieve a gap. Extremely heavy half-loaded trailers can also bend the neck, so if it bends significantly, reconnect and inform the office. If you're unsure or unable to create the gap, avoid detaching the trailer and look for alternative solutions. As a driver, always verify that the trailer is securely hitched, even if someone else performed the task. Double-check it in the morning and remain alert for any signs of tampering, particularly with the handles. 2 ways to damage your wingtops. 1. Entering too high and crushing them against the trailer. 2. Failing to set the correct drive height, causing the wheels to rub through the wingtops. 15 times a day. That's how often trucks hit bridges. 15 times. Avoidable damage, fines, and danger. Know your route. Know your height. See a bridge sign? Think twice. 15 times a day is too many. Don't be the next. As operators of 44-ton vehicles, we bear a great responsibility for the safety of ourselves, colleagues, and the public. We must approach our work with care and attention. In our haste, we may be tempted to cut corners, but this is never acceptable as it compromises safety. New team members rely on us for proper training and guidance. By setting a strong example, we help them develop the skills needed to succeed. Coupling and uncoupling trailers is a key task. To ensure safety, I use a simple method. Recalling the 7 wonders of the world, I check each component, starting at the rear and ending at the cab. So let's look at the rear. Number 1, number plate. Number 2, brakes. Number 3, legs. Number 4, that crucial safety pin. Number 5, supply lines. Number 6, trailer height is set. And finally, back at the cab, number 7, suspension drive height. By systematically checking these 7 points, I can be confident that I've prepared the trailer and unit correctly. At Frenni Transport, safety and professionalism guide everything we do. We all make mistakes, but when we're willing to learn, we grow stronger together as a team. To every driver, thank you for your commitment to constant improvement and for setting the standard. Together, we move forward, stronger, prouder, and always safer.